Last time on So You Wanna Play. I'm gonna try to avoid getting screwed over by a hurricane. See ya! This time on So You Wanna Play. I didn't die! Woo! You know, it didn't really take too much for me to buy Absolver. I simply saw the concept and I wanted it. So what is it? Well, let me start you off with the premise. Yo, for real? Your created character is chosen to be a prospect and join the Absolvers, an elite team created to defeat the Fold. You'll come into contact with NPCs, both peaceful and hostile. And through those NPCs, you'll learn more about the world. And, that's kinda all I have to say about that. But that gameplay, though. Each school has their special mechanic. Absorb, avoid, parry. Once you get out there, you'll be faced with combat. On the most basic level, you just press X and sometimes Y. But if I left you with just that, it'd sound like button mashing. If you press X or Y, specifically when your character glows, you'll attack faster. Adding to the fact that you can feint any attack makes offense in this game a lot more exciting than just button mashing. Plus, you have to keep your stamina meter in mind. As you're fighting the NPCs and other players, you'll pick up on three things. 1. EXP. Obviously, if you get enough EXP, you'll gain a level. Every level, you'll get some stat points that you can place in strength, dexterity, vitality, endurance, and will. 2. Loot. This is how you obtain most of your clothing, which is the game's armor. Clothing is also the only way you can affect the mobility stat. The more clothes you wear, the heavier you are. And 3. While fighting these players and NPCs, you'll be able to pick up on the moves that they use on you. As you absorb, avoid, and parry those specific moves, you'll gain experience for it. Once the circle fills up, the move will be learnt, if you kill the enemy. However, if you don't, your ass is starting from scratch. Upon getting the move, you can access that move by going to the meditation tab, where you'll be able to go to your deck. This is where I spent most of my time, touching my deck. Yeah. When you go to your deck, you have 4 rows of 3s that can be accessed by the X button. You can slot a move of your choice in each slot, creating your own combo. There's so many to choose from in the world of martial arts, like the Sotauke, the Hiromawashi, the 360 Tornado Kick, the Falcon Punch, a Drunken, and a Bitch Slap. On top of that, you have 4 more slots accessed by the Y button. These can be used for mixing up your combo to confuse your opponents. Their attacks absorb, dodge, and parry for you, so just because you chose, let's say, Windfall, doesn't mean you're forced to only avoid or dodge attacks. You can literally do whatever you want. This isn't even getting into how your stat build affects each move to some degree, or how combos can link into each other to make one thick string, or the fact that there are weapons and they have their own combos. And hell, there are so many clothes to try on. This game goes pretty deep, but let me dial it back a bit, because I want to talk about player interaction. Absolver allows you to interact with players in this small open world. You can walk up to some dude and help them out, or you can fuck them over. Well, Dark Souls had this feature with being invaded or, co-op mode. And while, yes, I beat the game's campaign in several hours, I still had fun grinding out moves with friends. Now on the other hand, we have PvP. Besides ganking, you can duel your friends or go to the arena. For now, there's only 1v1, but soon they'll add 2v2 and 3v3. And now I want to talk about some of the negatives that I feel that should be mentioned. Quality connection. Alright, listen, with the more recent patch this game got, allowed me to be able to play the game more online as opposed to not at all. And while that's an improvement, there's still a whole lot of problems. Just throwing that out there. The game has some glitches, and I'm not expecting any newer game to be flawless, but there are some glitches that range from messed up hair to not being able to beat a boss because you ran around a little too much, to this. Also, where the fuck is my Fight Club? In a game where you're gonna put Falcon Punch and Hey Drunken, why can't we just have a Fight Club? I mean, you think 3 people makes up for a Fight Club? No. This is a Fight Club.
Huzzah! Whoa!
Jesus Christ!
Someone's a little hungry.
To me, this would extend the amount of time I'd play the game, and maybe others feel the same way. Seriously, guys, think about it. All that being said, if you want to play Absolver, ultimately, it's your call. But if you do want the game, it is $29.99 or $39.99 for the deluxe. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go to my character's funeral.
Já viu rico namorar pobre?